You could easily believe that as you look at the more rectangular part of the structures. Yeah.
And then what's interesting is depending on the style of artwork that you go into, like this is found in the contemporary, and it's done. People literally say, well, no, that's it. Sign your name to it. But, you know, but you want to take it to the other level, the other level, the other level.
But as you say, the basic information can be used a lot of ways.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Once I identify more where that wall is, that wall, and that one back there. Because right now, two main ones is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 altogether. 3 on this side, and well, I got 2 showing, but there's going to be a little third one, which is like that pyramid that you see right in front of us.
I take my glasses off. Yeah.
It's kind of a pyramid shape, almost like this, except it's leaning like this.
Yeah.
Now, if you just take it slightly and go like this, you could tell them, hey, man, this is a ruin.
Oh, yeah.
Joanne, Maria, did you guys ever notice the pyramid, but it's just like kind of leaning? See, that's the actual pyramid right there. But it's just facing this way now. If it was more like this, we could tell everybody to go, that's a pyramid. You see it from here?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
See, it's like this.
That one right there with the cut.
Look at the view from right here. Well, see, if you stand right here, you see it even more clear. See at this spot right here? Because you see the shadow in back of it, so it gives it that pyramid look.
Which rock are you talking about, huh?
Right there, right in front of us, right here. See it points like this?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now, the one
like it's been knocked on its side a little bit.
It's pyramid, and then the shadow gives it the more pyramid effect. It's like, you gotta stand a little bit more that way, Joanne, right? So you see it perfect. Like right here in this spot right here.
Like between the 2 ore walls, it looks like.
Okay.
And it's below that short one.
Am I looking at the shadow?
Yeah, right here.
Right
here.
Now I see it.
Yeah, you come here. That's a good spot.
Oh, it's on the wall of that rock.
No, it's actually
it's actually between.
Right, it's just before it. Oh, I see it. I see it now.
It's like a small pyramid.
Right, I see it. You're right.
Slightly cockeyed, like it had an earthquake.
Right, like the shadow.
Now, if you do it right, you could mess around and say, well, that's a pyramid.
I see what you're saying.
I just told somebody there was werewolves back there.
Yeah, and they didn't want to go back there. Yeah,
Now, once I put that one in here, it's going to look really different because it's actually going to have that pyramid shape. I'm going to put it in a little bit more exaggerated. But that little pyramid, if you notice there, you can see it from back there, from the parking lot. So it caught my attention. I always see that pyramid up. Yeah, you point it out to me.
That's the one I'm seeing, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Even more so with hers, it looks like a pyramid. Well, now you see it less because the shadow on both.
Oh, you're absolutely right. It's gone. All black.
But see, over here, I want to keep it.
Cool. How many of these are you planning to do?
5.
5. Wow.
Because I'm going to face it that way, this way, then the plain wall, which is going to be straight up looking at it, so I get this odd perspective, and then the other one in front. And they're all going to come from one wall. I'm not going to mess around and go to the other one. I'm literally going to use just one wall as an example. Just
the potential, right? No. What do you mean? That's cool.
But even the scratches on the wall look cool.
Yeah. In this light, yeah, especially.
Things out there. It kind of looks like electric conduit.
No, something was connected to them. Those were the tracks were connected, like, and then when the cement, that bolted it, the frame of whatever they had up there. Because they were when they put the cement, they put those in there. And they're to hold something.
Do you remember when the train ran out? They had tracks on one of the walls, if not both of them.
Yeah, well, these used to have railroad.
Yeah.
Because there was a pulley where the guy crane operator would ride and pick it up, dump it. And usually there was railroad tracks close to here.
I remember when they came in across the street and went up. The trains used to come in right across 41.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And they would, go vertical but I don't know how high they went.
No.
Look, when we used to walk in the mill, the 86th Street entrance, you used to walk a ramp. You used to go up, and go all across, and this thing, and then down. And then you go to your locker rooms, you know.
Yeah.
Because that was the sintering plant, and no, the blast furnace. The sintering plant I call purgatory. Because it was the kind of job where, just imagine, you got a huge building, you know, and it was the cinder. When the cinder came and had this big conveyor, and the cinder was right there, and the cinder would fall off to the side. So you would get there in the morning or afternoon, whatever, and your job was to throw all the cinder that fell back on the conveyor. Well, then it's lunchtime. Then you eat your lunch, and then you come down. And then the guy says, you want to work overtime? Because another shift, you just start at the bottom, and then come down. And it's a whole shift. Takes 8 hours. Wow. That was the most ridiculous job. But then some dudes really like that stuff. There was one guy that must have been there 10 years. He loved that job. He was the easiest job in the world. And just go over. But to anybody else, it was monotonous. You know,
Yeah.
You know, what that is, you know. But to him, best job he ever had.
Set his body on remote and as automatic and just went with
Or
it.
he clicked. I don't know. To me, it was just I never been a little bit more stimuli for me. I said, no. Well, actually, one of the reasons that actually one of the reasons that I'm out here painting, you know, these series, it's actually going to be a series. It's a study on my part. Actually, I've been looking at the art wall for quite a while, and we've been talking about them for so long. And ever since I got involved with the Steelworker project, I want to do more. You know, it's exciting for me to do, especially something of this caliber. But the whole project, hopefully, it's not going to be a very big one. It's only going to be 5 canvases. But they'll be a little bit bigger than these. It's going to be a little bit bigger. And I want to catch the different points of the one wall. I'm going to use one wall only, one wall. But in this one wall, I'm going to try to incorporate different views of the same wall. And I like it because, I mean, if nobody knows where it's at, you could tell them it's the southwest. You know, I mean, well, right now, especially right now, the way it looks right now. But it's really interesting because I don't think there's a view like this in the whole city of Chicago. So I suggest whoever views this video and is even thinking of being an artist or photographer or video, the art wall is a very interesting spot to come and shoot some really interesting footage that's unbelievable, and it's in the city of Chicago, southeast side.
And you have a history with the ore walls as a worker at the steel mills, huh?
Well, yeah, I went to work here in '67. I was 17 years old. I decided, no, you ain't running around the street. You're going to work. 311. I worked there till I got drafted. But still fun to come back here and just sit here, especially right now. It's a beautiful day. It's nice breezy. It's relaxing. No bugs.
Nice temperature.
Yeah, perfect temperature, and it's a perfect day for painting, to be outdoors.
Good.
Good day to be alive.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rupert.
On the pyramid.
She will explore.
She's way up there close and personal.
That's like I always tell her, when you get to the top of the Everest, look down. You'll see a guy with a camera way down there waving up at you, and that'll be me.
No, I'd never be that adventurous. Well, I had friends of mine that used to jump off the 95th Street Bridge.
Whoa.
For fun.